Arenoss is not very happy.
Alright, Roldar turns, hears all the commotion behind him, realizes ambush.
So
Let's see. Charge?
you don't even have to charge him, since you can move normally 5 if you wanted to do another attack. And Arenoss does threaten him, so you will be flanking him, so you do have combat advantage.
Okay, I'll just move. And, you know, I don't like it when my friends are being threatened. So, we're going to go... Let's see, so I am... So, combat advantage from flanking, which is +2. +1 damage because of the enhancement. And that's +1 attack from enhancement as well.
Yep.
Is
the
enhancement both?
adds the both attack and damage.
And, yep, so that's okay. And crunch.
What?
That was supposed to crunch! It was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom!
Roll the one.
Got combat advantage on Roldar.
He will try to shift away.
And combat, and then I get my opportunity. Okay. Do I still have combat advantage, or is this just...
It is an immediate interrupt, so when it tries to shift, that's when you strike, so yes.
You would still be in that square, so you would still have it.
And actually, I forgot an extra 3 damage because it was my combat challenge. On top of that, and he gets his movement stopped, and I push him back. I forgot about the extra 3 damage.
Oh, shit!
Oh, that usually works.
I hate fighters!
Fuck you!
Splat.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Goblins shall rise!
We breed faster than you possibly imagine!
Arenoss, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit shocked.
Picking the stabber from his back. Well, this cutter is gonna show who's boss. And it's Cutter. Oh. It was such a good hit! Hello. Hi, friends!
Bird?
Evan shake his head.
You want my food, I share!
We could take one alive if we wanted.
No.
Oh,
No
okay.
prisoners.
I want one!
We could ask him some things about
Well, good news, no other goblins came up behind Roldar, so that's a thing.
Roldar does have this area choked out.
Yeah, and I think you guys are gonna be able to handle that cutter, so I think you're gonna stand here and be a sentry of sorts.
Use your
and
second
then,
wind, perhaps? I don't know
What?
whether you wanted to use a healing surge or not.
Yeah, I can do that, actually.
Is it
So
better to
second
save the
wind.
healing surges because I could use my ability to do it?
Yeah, he'd only be missing 2 points anyway. Besides, there might be more attackers.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna die from them. I guess I can wait. Hopefully not.
Jonas begins using Control-C and Control-V at the black.
That's a challenge. Suddenly, the forest comes alive.
I'm gonna ready an acid orb when the first goblin I see them.
Suddenly, 4 more black blades approach.
Well, I have a Roldar as a shield, so it's fine.
Not food.
There's many things. Roldar is not squishy.
Exactly. They won't be able to get past it to hit
You might
me.
not be able to succeed on a strength. You might not be able to succeed on a strength check to save your life, but you are not squishy.
Oh, please tell me, Grimith, you saw that.
Alright, it's Erevan's turn.
Jesus.
Hello! Goblins are here!
Like I said, Control-C, Control. Anyway, go ahead and make your turn, DDS. Whenever the DM stops fucking.
I might have completely crashed the server now, by the way.
Good job.
But by adding, like,
Goblins
50
take
goblin
over!
cutters.
Goblin overload.
Well,
Yeah.
looks like it's my opportunity to cast my area of effects. Wait, what?
Oh!
Kakaboo!
I think I actually crashed the server.
I'm seeing that you deleted them. There's a whole bunch of things
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
If I can. Come on, server, you can do it!
Come
There we
on.
go. Whew. Much better. Like passing a kidney stone. Ah. Alright. Erevan?
Okay, now my chest is no longer hurting from laughing. Let's continue.
Hey, we're friends, right?
I have.
Oh, you wanker!
You can have this bone. It's a good bone. Hey,
Goblin, shut it.
I just wanted to be friends.
So they've got short swords. That's a lot of short swords we could collect.
Goblins.
Potentially, yes.
And with that done, Erevan shall just... Nah, he'll just sit around by the bush.
Donate his move action to charity and sit down. Oh, he's going prone. That's a free action.
Yes, I jump prone and I get back up again in one turn.
That is over.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Saloro will take care of a cleanup duty by thunder waving whatever remains of the goblins who weren't already thunder waved into the bushes.
Very well, I'll use one of my inspiring words on you, Arenoss, so you'll get an extra d6 plus 3, which will be overkill for healing you, but it will put it back up.
That's right. You were only stabbed in the back, sorcerer. Calm down now.
Yeah, but the point is it recharges after every encounter, so why not?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, that wasn't actually too bad. That was 10 with only 8 hit points.
Oh.
Did you
6 plus 19? Where'd the plus 19
you made a
come
mistake.
from?
I did it wrong. I wrote 16 instead of 1.
I mean, it was gonna overkill anyway. It just
Yeah, I was gonna get full health anyway. So
yeah.
That's a pretty good healing word, like 25 hit points. Huh?
You just regenerated most of Roldar's HP.
yeah.
And all of mine, pretty much.
Roldar is confused by this.
You definitely healed more than mine.
Dragons, man, dragons.
Just like Erevan's pointing out, you only got to stand in the back with a goblin. Oh yes, you're right.
Yeah.
It was only a goblin. Yes, I feel great now.
Cue Super Mario mushroom sound.
Uh,
Yep, boom, 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 boom. I can't do it, but yeah.
Saloro, looking around the aftermath, says, I think that takes care of it.
Yes, it does. We should move any more of these bodies into the bushes than already.
Well,
they
most of
already
them
are.
in the bushes.
I took care of it.
Yeah.
Fair enough then.
Bye.
Should we return to our being quiet if possible?
yes,
I think they
so.
might have heard us.
No, they're goblins, remember? Back in the glassworks, they couldn't hear shit.
Alvin, go ahead.
Did Alvin actually make a new stealth check?
Guess I could.
Might be like it.
Yep, okay, I like that.
Where'd he go?
He has
Roll a 20.
years.
That fucking beat my passive shit.
He was right there. Did he turn invisible again?
I think so.
So Saloro says, yes, I have noticed that every now and then whenever he's attacked, he just poofs, and no one can see him.
Oh, is that a magic thing?
No, I think it's a gnome thing.
They can turn invisible.
I think all of them can.
I haven't heard about that.
I'm assuming he didn't notice me.
Food, I see food.
Okay, he definitely did not notice me.
This would be your time to, line up a coup de grace on him, pull out a melee weapon, and just...
Could you do a coup de grace with a
Both?
ranged crossbow at point
No.
blank? Just go.
Yeah, you can, but you need to be in melee contact, basically.
He would have to be right adjacent to him in order to do a coup de grace. You did, I guess, self-check a 32. He's not going to perceive that. He's just a goblin.
Yeah,
No
but
one
that's metagaming.
He's
Do I
asleep.
see anything else around here? Like,
It's not a metagame to know you've rolled a 20.
Alvin is pretty sure that he is pretty damn hidden right now.
And
Okay,
dedicated crits.
well, if coup de grace is instant kill, or is it not?
It's auto hit, not insta
Yeah.
kill.
It's max damage, basically.
That includes my sneak attack.
Yes.
So a lot.
Yeah, I'm contemplating using my
And if you deal
climbing
damage
claws, but
and if you
I
deal
suppose I can use.
if you deal
Well,
damage
execution by
greater
claw.
than or equal to the target's bloodied value, the target dies. All you have to do is deal enough HP to get him to bloodied and he's dead.
So he's dead.
I guess Elvin will just line up his crossbow right in front of the goblin's head and take a shot, which should be 20 plus 16 plus 1d6 damage.
I see
Which
food
comes
so
out as-
green.
Thunk!
And it's wow!
He didn't even wake up. He just died.
He died peacefully. He's one of the few
Yeah.
goblins who could ever die peacefully, I'm sure.
Dreaming of what he loved.
Executed.
Yeah.
Any of
Goblin.
you hear a crossbow bolt fire?
I heard a distinct thud and squishy sound.
You think it was the gnome?
It's probably not important.
Probably yes.
Probably not important. We'll just stay here.
I think I'll keep going a little bit more.
This
Come back.
this seems to be some sort of almost low ceiling chamber. It smells of smoke, and you see some shallow, what seems to be attempted fire pits here and there in the earthen floor. You also see that like nests, basically lined the wall, goblin nests. Most of the goblins like who lived here seems to really have lived in squalor. Like this is poor even for goblins.
Okay. Nothing immediately interesting looking here, though.
Nope.
Okay. I would like to take a look, like, around this path. I guess what I could do is sneak around here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna attempt to backstab Roldar.
Roldar
Exactly.
couldn't even see him coming.
Yeah, and there's another path over there, I guess.
I can just imagine Alvin doing this round you and just like you're not noticing.
Eventually, I'd notice. Surely.
The wind is like, wow, it's a soft
Saloro.
giggling.
Saloro, are you using your ghost hand again?
And I guess-
Salora's already out. Like, what, Salora? Salora? Salora?
What are these things over here? Are they like stairs or something?
That looks like some kind of watch platform, perhaps, overlooking the what you think is the bay down below.
Watch platform, okay. That sounds interesting enough.
All right, looking out, you can indeed see the water below, on the bluffs. It's a steep drop down there.
And on the other side is one as well, a watch platform right here.
Yes.
I will move over there as well. Like, overly careful.
He's been
Even though I got a
gone
20.
some time.
It's only been a minute or two, Roldar. Relax.
I'm on edge.
Roldar, if he can't handle a goblin, then what was he doing adventuring with us all this time?
All of us here can hold our own in a fight.
Well, he owed me money. I think. I'm pretty sure he stole a few coins from me.
Is that so, Roldar?
Maybe.
Does Elvin hear that as soon as he approaches?
He hears a bit of mumbling between the party. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, he will return to the party and say, well, there was one goblin ahead.
Him moving more than 2 squares gives him a -5 to his stealth. Him speaking gives him
no,
-5
it
to his
doesn't.
stealth. It doesn't?
I don't get a penalty unless I move more than 10 squares? I think?
I thought it was move more than 2. Do you have like some sort of class feat or ability
yes.
that allows? Okay.
Moving 2 squares doesn't give me a penalty, but moving 5 or 10 squares does give me one.
Okay, speak is -5. Let's say that he puts it at 27. Roldar, can you get a perception check of,
If I roll a 20, maybe, but my best is a +1.
If your best is a +1, that would be a 21 there, so you wouldn't be able to match.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't match. My best is 25.
Basically, a ghostly voice of Alvin comes from the fog, and everyone is like, "What?"
What? No.
Ghost!
Well, Elvin had started talking, but now that he's scared Roldar, he gets startled himself and looks around confused, very slightly.
Do we see him?
Yeah, he's not really trying to hide anymore.
Alright.
I'm over here, like waving.
You are most resourceful, Evan.
Well, as I was saying, there was one goblin ahead, but I took care of that, no problem. But so far, I have not found anything interesting. There are some watch platforms looking over the bay, but nothing really interesting to see.
Well, that actually is interesting. It gives us a good idea of where we are in relation to the stone pillar.
If you can see far enough through the fog.
The stone pillar sort of looms through the fog, and something is blowing straight into the mic.
Sorry,
That
sorry,
might
it's
be
me.
the fan.
It's me. I was leaning back a bit too far.
His
And
head's not
Saloro
blocking
jumped
it.
down the watch platform.
Nope. I didn't jump down the watch platform. I thought it was just part of it. I'll use Mage Hand to catch or slow my fall somehow.
I see. That's how it works, right?
Yep.
Is it surely I can lift myself with ghost hands? Yeah.
DM said I can modify my own spells. Certainly I can make it personal effect.
Pick up yourself.
fall.
With
So is it still directly north of us, the stone pillar?
From where Saloro is, it's northeast a bit. Northeast, basically.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Saloro turns around, sees all the others. Looks like there's another side. I'm gonna go check that out. Walks through everyone. Whee!
That's over, Elvin.
Shouldn't Alwyn move first?
Saloro's gone.
Oh, you're going there, okay.
Through the fog, Saloro can indeed make out the peculiar isle straight ahead. Basically over here.
Wait, where's Roldar?
He's where he was standing. Oh shit, he's in the briars. No!
Oh, god damn it. Silly briars.
Yep. Saloro will,
Saloro also makes out the contours of the bridge northeast of his position.
Okay.
Basically out here, if you zoom out, you can...
Alright. Yeah. Saloro will walk back down. Alright, and he points to his left. Looks like we're coming up towards the bridge area. At this point,
Elvin will say that he has not scouted that well yet.
so in that case, we'll go ahead and keep our stations back here and let you take point, Alvin.
Elvin nods and stealth check.
Okay. Poof.
26.
I see fields of green.
Say food so green!
I heard
So
you
at
say
this
food
point,
so green.
Yeah.
Red roses too of blood.
Red blood too.
What a wonderful meal.
And then like a goblin trumpet or something kicks in. Yeah! My goblin jazz band.
Goblin jazz band. We'll take payment in food.
Is that just a puddle of mud? Or what is
No,
it?
the thistle tunnels open into a larger cave-like chamber. Above you, the thorny canopy grows thin enough that tiny slivers of the sky can be seen above, while below, the ground consists of trampled dirt, and you see a big hole in front of you in the ground. You can distinctly hear the sloshing of water coming from it.
Is there anything down here, or is it just a dead end? No, it's not.
Combat.
A whale comes from the hole.
A whale?
I didn't think it was that big of a hole.
Hey, what's up, bud?
He had to type it out. Awesome. I'm like, speaking as a master of the English language, wait a goddamn minute.
It's a whale.
What a whale of a whale.
And there was water down there, so...
You know?
What kind of whale?
It sounds like something or someone is like screaming down there. It's like a piercing, shrieking sound, unlike anything Alvin has ever heard before.
Okay, loud enough for
not
the
a
party
goblin
to hear,
scream.
or-
You don't know how far it actually carries, but you can hear it coming from the hole.
do we hear it?
No.
Right.
Elvin will quickly take a peek around this corner. Or try to at least. And then just go back to the party. And exclaim, I've found a hole or cave, and I think there's something down there. I'm not sure if it's worth checking out, but it was not sounding like anything I've heard before. Like a whale.
Not any goblin sound, then? It was just someone or something screaming?
It might have been a goblin, but I'm not so sure.
Alright.
Do I see anything here? Alright.
How far deep down is this thing before? Is it just like just fade away into darkness? Rahal doesn't know. Either that or he's muted. There we go.
It was muted because I sneezed. It fades down into darkness. You can't see the bottom.
Just the splashing of water.
Yeah.
I think it might be the Thistle River. Would that be fair to make a guess as to that?
It's not a river as much as it's the Verisian Bay.
Okay.
But yeah, it could be. You can make a nature check to see if that is a valid conclusion.
Master of the Forest, make your roll.
Saloro would guess that yes, there could produce such a sound if the wind and waves sort of intermingle. But from the way Alvin described it, he would actually guess that there might be some sort of creature living down there.
Right, the creature, but like the whole sloshing of water down there. You know, the running water. I was checking to see whether that might be the actual river itself or just part of the Verisian Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, Saloro squints, looking down there, says, I can't see that far down. I'm not sure why this hole would be there. Maybe like some sort of refuse pit for the goblins, perhaps. Maybe there's a creature down there who lives in an alcove by the Verisian Bay, and it feeds on whatever refuse and food remains that exist. I've never known goblins to be that clean, but maybe they have some sort of agreement with a creature.
Do I see anything interesting?
You peer down. You do see what looks like a few like gnawed off bones and stuff tossed down and basically stuck against the brambles on the walls. A bit further down, you see what seems to be a goblin corpse, quite dead, hanging upside down.
So yeah, here's what we'll do then. Looking for a branch or a bone, anything that Saloro can grab onto. It's not covered in brambles. He'll cast light on it, and then drop it down the hole.
Alright. The bramble tumbles down in darkness past the goblin corpse, and you see it hit the dark waters below. Something churns quickly around it as a huge tentacle emerges from the depths and grabs a hold and drags it beneath.
Saloro says, so who's glad we didn't decide to try to swim to the island?
Everyone is speechless at that.
I guess so.
Arenoss smiles.
How about we continue? And not worry about what's down there. Unless we fall into the water, in which case... panic.
Panic.
Doctor, would you say it would be time for everyone to panic? Yes, I would. yes, I would, Kent. Yes, I would.
That's right. Not Doctor Who, I'm just a doctor.
The doctor.
The doctor.
All right.
And I imagine coming forth here on this bend will probably lead us towards the bridge. Considering the fact that goblins cross it, it might be a little bit small in stature. There's no telling how well made the thing is. Falling off the bridge might be possible.
Oh, brilliant.
I've never been one to trust goblin craftsmanship.
They're more likely to make it collapse while you're crossing.
But if there are longshanks involved and bugbears as well, it might be of better quality.
Yes. We could tie ourselves together while crossing the bridge if it seems unstable.
So we all fall.
No, so that we can catch each other if you fall.
Promise that mean all our weights are filled.
Saloro looks at it himself, at Alvin, like, looks at Arenoss like, you might be one of a strong one, but I don't think Alvin and I will be able to catch Roldar and Erevan and you.
No. If Roldar falls, it will be problematic.
Roldar probably weighs about 400 pounds with all of his equipment.
Yeah,
You know.
I could maybe, if I'm lucky, pull you up, but yeah, probably not.
And with the suddenness of it, it'd be like a sudden strength check to just try to stop the collapse.
Strength check, well.
While the party is discussing how to cross a bridge that you haven't even seen yet, Elvin will scout ahead.
Where'd he go? God damn it, where'd that gnome go?
He mumbled some snide comment and then went off into the...
It's okay,
it's-
guys. I could see him if I rolled a 20.
Alvin, you do hear something when you come into this crossing. You hear a gnashing, shooing sound coming from north.
Okay.
And then you hear...
How close is the sound?
Pretty damn close.
Okay. Evan will back off, like, slowly, quietly, and hopefully not startle Roldar again when he starts to speak. I think there's something to our north, and it made very strange noises, and I think it smelled me. It suddenly sounded like it noticed me, and he stops and just hides behind Roldar.
I'll take point.
Roldar, get back. Let's try the same strategy that we have before.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it.
Hide behind a bush.
Right.
Saloro will angle himself this way and off into the mist. You know, it has a range of 10, so somewhere in there, he'll make like a quiet, like, begging whimper. Food? You want food?
Alright, you can roll a bluff. Same modifier.
With a
Okay.
bonus.
No modifier to the roll?
Same modifier as
Okay.
before. 8.
8, yay.
Alright. Saloro thinks he can hear some sort of movement up there, but he doesn't hear the stampede he got before.
So yeah, Saloro will back up quietly, whispering to Roldar, "It might be an individual creature, someone the goblins feared. On your guard."
Dirtle just, Roldar weighs up his warhammer. Just, gets it ready.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be any movement coming up there. You still sort of quietly hear the gnashing of teeth or of something up there in the fog, but you can't really notice any movement.
Do you have a +0 to your initiative, Roldar?
Yeah, he does.
I thought to get +1 from the armor.
Roldar does.
Yeah. Your character says +0.
It does.
It
Yeah,
does.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hold on.
mine says +2 when you hover over it, but I actually have +5 in total, and it is on my chariot if you scroll through. So
Alright.
So Saloro
it
will say,
works.
I tell you what, I'm going to see if I can perhaps lure the creature out a bit more to get a better look at it. I'm going to go fetch a goblin arm or a leg or something. I'll be right back.
I could pull up that corpse from there if you want.
No, let's get something fresher. Saloro will walk back to one of the perhaps dismembered bodies, pick up an arm with mage hand, fresh goblin arm, and walk back. And have his mage hand, we'll say, hovered to 5 spaces, so that would be there, and then drop the arm.
Alright. Yeah, the arm falls to the ground, and you hear a bit more shuffling and sniffing, and something seems to be approaching.
You're gonna stand there?
Yeah, we'll have the ghost sound be back here, just like, begging, like a soft crunching of like footsteps as they walk back, like, easy food, easy.